Hello, everyone. Fancy seeing you here. My name is Phil, and welcome back to Motortown. Well, Season 2, finally. Now, it has been a hot minute since I've been really in-game playing. With me being sick, having to delay this. To the point of, yeah, how do I play this game again? So, I do remember the original plan. We were going to be getting into off-roading stuff and, getting everything else done. However, I think probably a good place to start would be making sure I still know how to drive and, not crash and get from A to B. We also need a little bit of money. So we're going to do the old tried and true, get the Atlas tanker. Now, let's see, have I set everything up correctly? Let's change camera again. What is change camera? Is it like that one? Nope, that's horn. That's... I think it's that button there. Nope. That one? Nope. Uh-oh. Right bumper, there we go. Head tracking is working. Look at this. Okay, to be fair, I did check that one beforehand. But yes, we'll start off with something we've done before. Try and not make a hash of it. And where are we going? Noxon fuel storage. Yes, please. All right. Get this pointing in the right direction. And get the Jake brake on. Tag axle is down. But yes, it's been probably a couple of weeks since I've actually really properly played with being out of action. Pro tip, don't get sick. It's mildly inconvenient. Yes, go for a quick cruise around, have a nosy at how things are going on the server, how things have changed, if they've changed. Bunch of new faces, it seems. What hasn't changed is my disregard for intersections and, more importantly, stopping. That's something. No players coming through, that's fine. Alright, well, promising start. We haven't crashed yet. That is left bumper, right stick. Yep, there we go. Yes, on the controller, I feel I should probably do some practice off screen. Another character and relearn the wheel. Haven't even been brave enough to try that while being sick with how tiring it is in a workout on a good day. I mean, that's on me. I have it turned up in strength just so it does slap me around. Anyway, get used to the old checking intersections and that sort of thing. Yeah, there's been a couple of little hot fixes here and there in the game, but no real major updates. Unlike the other games that I've been trucking through, not all of the updates have been great. But yes, the next update for this shouldn't be too far off hitting the test servers, well, hitting the test branch, but who knows. Yeah, that's staying in the lines and speeding, but who really cares? And oh. Indicate. There we go. I didn't argue it with my controller. Now it's working. Left works. Ah, yes, my lights. That's what that one does. Look at that. Professional. Absolute professional. Relearning everything on the fly. I wonder if we've actually... I don't think we've got enough money for a contract. Alright, well... That's right, yes. Now I remember I've got the foliage detail down. Helps deal with all the stuttering. It's that is hop out. There we go. How much does it cost? Probably way too much, right? Can't even afford the basic one. Oh well. We've been here before. We just roll up. Get a little bit of money for that. And concrete. Yep, there we go. We'll at least get some form of contract for this one, even if it's not the best one. 6. Yeah, we're not going to get the best one, right? Yeah. Oh well. Just need some money for the bank account so we can get contracts for whatever we do. Yeah, but the plan, as it were, and we'll get into next episode, we'll be getting some of that off-roading stuff done. I just need to... I mean, the way I'm going on this, I'm actually not as rusty as I thought it was. Yeah, believe in yourself. I get the feeling that that sort of wobble was nothing out of the ordinary for me, so yeah. Let's get into here. Boy, my check brake turned off. That's right, that's one thing I forgot. It turns off when you get out. And we do need to fill this truck up as well. Look at this. There we go. Alright. Controller really does not want me to indicate right. Oh well. Gotta admit, that gives me a little bit of motion sickness at the moment, the old first person. It's just, well, me being still slightly not the best. Here we go. Knew I saw a car. Come on, Mr. Bean, out of the way. Look at that. And I've just remembered that I don't need to go over there. I can just be cheeky. Open it up this way. And... well, 33, that's still a bit of money. That's going to be enough for contracts, that's for sure. So we started off with a couple of thousand, and that gives us about 40. Let's bring that axle up. Off we go. Don't crash into anyone. Now, if I remember the map correctly. Yep. Actually, which way's better? This way. And then there's the back to the fuel stop. And then we'll go check how all of the food factories are going. So I am comfortable in saying that I am still proficient in driving like a lunatic with a truck like this. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Alright, let's just... Totally legitimate overtaking maneuver. There we go. Look at that, still got it. Let's not wipe out. Perfectly under control, I swear. There we go. Hey, the indicator works this time. And let's get some, well, let's get some gas in this, provided it's not too expensive. It's not too expensive, and have coffee while we wait. Oh, it's nice to be back driving though. Can't park there, mate. Let's just get out of here before he blows us all up, hey? Get rid of our vehicle. I like the fact that that's fixed now. The dead zone actually applies to the sticks in here. Change the vehicle and despawn the vehicle. You know what? Why am I trying to do this on a controller? I'm much more at home at running around on a keyboard. Controller is better for driving though. Alright, the bread probably out. Nope, someone has been keeping it stocked. Excellent. And check the meat factory. Boing, boing, boing. Not great. So we could do meat container. Well, a couple of meat containers. And in case you're wondering why I jump constantly while sprinting, it means I'm moving the same speed as sprinting while I'm in the air, but I'm not using stamina, which means I can actually catch my breath in the air. Sprint forever. And the cheese pellet's actually, well, it's not great, but hey, it's not empty. And yeah, it's not going to be over. It's not going to be massively interesting episode today. Mostly, you're joining me to laugh at me. Probably crash horribly soon because get the FL1. Now about there, I think. And it's this one here. And I'm trapped in it. And hook. Yes, I know the landing gear is attached. Thank you, game. The jake brake on, and let's get moving up to the container yard. That. Back in the truck. Let's not go too fast so we might lose control and end up in the water. Sneak past there. So we just need to get a couple of containers to the meat factory. Meat. There we go. Oh. There we go. Go with the chase cab. It's a bit heavy. Now, I think I'll just draw out words. I think I will drive this normally rather than time lapse it. Here we go. I can speak, I swear. Mostly because I'm probably going to crash horribly, and I imagine that will be entertaining to watch. Well, I still seem to be able to control a... Okay, not that. It's not actually overloaded. It feels like it's overloaded. Still running pretty good. Oh, there we go. Hey, apparently I didn't need to have a warm-up and we could have straight gotten into it. Oh well. This is fun. This... yes, this is the... I just remembered how little we'll get paid. I didn't even look at what the payout was for the boxes were, but I know it's not going to be much, but we're not doing it for the money. We're doing it to keep the server ticking over. Next episode we'll do something that... a bit of both. Some reasonable money. Helps the server. Added bonus. Incredibly fun. And also plenty of opportunities for me to make a mistake. So there will be that for the entertainment value as well. And then after that, we'll have money to pop a proper engine into the Jamusi dump. So I don't think we got a proper one on that one, and I feel that it's not going to go anywhere unless we actually give it a proper... by proper I mean biggest engine. And then we go for some driving from the mines. Alright, this thing's kind of wobbling over the road, but not crashing. You know what? No time like the present to see if we can still do the shortcut. Yes. Turns out, at least don't have to worry about crashing. Not that I ever worry about crashing, I just feel like, oh no, anyway. There we go, both of them have been dropped off. That was only 8,700. Not exactly well paying, but that's fine. That means there is now going to be meat boxes being made. We will, however, take the containers back because it's not much, but it is still going to be another 6,000 or 7,000. And then we can, actually no. Once we run these back, we'll go check what's actually in that Jamusi. Come on, round we go. Not bad, not bad. Well and truly over the speed limit. There's something that we could look at possibly doing as well, if you know, it's if people really want to see it. We can do a bit of police work. Not today though. More meaning in the future. I need to make a note of that so I don't forget. I won't, and I will. Whoa, there we go. That's where we go. I was expecting. Managed to recover it. The old stronger brakes on the trailer than the actual mover. Saving my bacon once again. Oh, this is nice to be back in Motor Town. Nice to be relatively healthy to enjoy it. Come on, round we go. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have doubted myself. I'm not anywhere near as rusty as I thought it was. Oh, look at that. Flicked it round into the lane. Don't try that at home, kids. If by somehow you've got a semi in a trailer and all of that just lying around out back. Get rid of it. Boom. No, another. Oh, nice. We actually get more money again. I used to get less on the return trip. Let's just get rid of this. Does need some gas, but meh. Don't worry about that in the future when I forget about it and try to use it and go, oh, who didn't fill it up? Okay, let's get rid of the trailer first. And then that. Speaking of, let's jump back over to here. run across to the heavy duty shop. We got 55,000. That's actually a lot. The dump. The parts. Yeah, almost. Almost. We'll make a bit more money and then we can safely do that. Where are we? We want to go one further back. Change vehicle. What we're going to do next time? Going to be Tronker. Good old faithful. Engine. Yep, he's good to go. I mean, to be honest, we could probably take the engine out and put that into the Jamusi if we wanted to really min-max on saving money. But we're not going to. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. What we'll do is we'll finally get around to doing that old engine, whoops, supermarket run. But we'll do it the intended way. And we'll bring it up the dirt track. Which would be a good old fun drive. However, not today. So, with this season, I don't know how long these episodes will end up on average. This one could be either an average length, or it could be a short one. I don't know. We'll figure that one out as we go. Well, however, just realized what we didn't check when we were over this way last time was how the toys were going. They're going fine. And for a random distraction, I saw this door was open. Neat. But anyway, we'll call it there. So, yeah, thank you for joining me on the Return to Motortown. Sorry, it's not the most what interesting. That'll be the closest word I can think of. One. But I think I'm the most surprised one here, going, I'm not actually that rusty. So, we'll see you next episode, and we'll get off the road. Till then, stay safe.